How to mobilize voters for early voting. Are you ready to make a difference in your community? Mobilizing voters for early voting can be a game changer. Let's break down the steps to get your friends, family, and neighbors engaged. First, understand that early voting gives people the chance to cast their ballots before Election Day. This flexibility helps those with busy schedules, childcare duties, or transportation challenges. Knowing this can guide your outreach efforts. Next, plan how you will allocate your resources over time. Early voting lasts several weeks, so spread your budget and volunteer efforts throughout this period. This way, you can keep the momentum going without running out of steam too soon. Building a database of potential early voters and volunteers is essential. This list helps you reach out personally and track who has already voted. It allows you to focus on those who still need to participate. When crafting your messages, make them personal and targeted. Highlight the convenience of early voting. For example, older voters may appreciate avoiding crowds, while younger voters might be drawn to the flexibility it offers. Use data to refine these messages for maximum impact. Encourage early voters to reach out to their networks. When friends and family reminded each other to vote early, it can create a ripple effect. Consider offering small rewards or recognition to those who help spread the word. Visibility is key. Consistent exposure through mailers, social media, and community events helps voters recognize candidates, especially those further down the ballot. Make sure to provide clear and accessible information about early voting. Distribute flyers and graphics that explain where and when to vote, along with any necessary identification. This information should be easy to find and share. Organizing phone banks and canvassing efforts can also boost participation. Volunteers can call voters to remind them of early voting deadlines and polling locations. Canvassing allows for personal interaction, which can motivate people to vote. Hosting community events is another great way to engage voters. These gatherings can educate and remind people about early voting. Involving youth leaders can be particularly effective, as peer encouragement often resonates well. Use data to monitor participation in real time. This allows you to identify gaps and adjust your outreach efforts accordingly. Focus on those who have not yet voted as the early voting deadline approaches. Integrating fundraising into your mobilization efforts can also be beneficial. Highlight how contributions support voter turnout initiatives. Offering campaign merchandise or recognition for donors who vote early can create a sense of community. Finally, make a final push as early voting comes to an end. Use all available channels: social media, mail, phone calls, and in-person reminders to ensure voters have the information they need to cast their ballots. By combining these strategies, you can effectively mobilize voters for early voting. This approach not only spreads out turnout but also strengthens voter engagement in your community.